Where have all the real men and the real women gone? This is a question that I keep hearing over and over again from clients, from different people. But it's very true. There seems to be some kind of a war against masculinity and femininity. Healthy masculinity and femininity seems to be shamed and talked against rather than boosted up and supported. My question is, how much longer are we going to let this go on until we start to take action on a framework where we understand that, okay, we can't have wounded masculine and wounded feminine characters running the earth, 40, 50 years into the future. This current generation, think about this, right? This current generation will rule the world. What is that world gonna look like if we, crumble this kind of family system and being primarily, run by what different media companies or people or, the government or whatever external to us wants, rather than accessing the dormant power within us where we forgot. We just forgot. We're the gods and goddesses with amnesia. We just forgot. And the brainwashing is in way too deep. This is what I want to discuss in today's video. Let's get started.
Yeah, I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Suman Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Today we're talking all about where are the real role models? Where have they gone? We look at TV, we look at news, we look at the celebrities out there, and we start to notice that all the people that we've grown to love and respect and admire are now completely breaking that mirage, right, through their actions that they're taking. And we're starting to understand that, hey man, nobody's perfect, right? Nobody has their life all figured out. Nobody is like this pinnacle of perfection, okay? Everybody has their flaws, but let's start to understand that we don't just look at an entire role model and absorb everything that they do, but we take the qualities that truly resonate with us, with our soul, with our experience of life, and help move us forward, basically. See what I'm saying? So instead of taking like the example of Will Smith, who I used to respect very much so before he did that weird thing, the Oscars slapping. And again, I understand he's in a situation where, he's very triggered, or his own inner work to go through, or whatever that is, right? But at the same time, man, you take the example of any celebrity, right? Let's say Brad Pitt. I mean, Brad Pitt was in a dress in Troy, right? Think about that. But you never for a second questioned his masculinity. Maybe it was the dirt on his face, whatever, right? The ruggedness, whatever it is, right? But at the same time, you can tell there's this biological urgency that you can tell when you see a real man or a real woman, right? You see her in her divine feminine nature, shining, radiant, flourishing, a little bit shy, pretty, caring, nurturing, really motherly qualities. And a man who is stoic, who is strong, who is courageous, who leads, who paves the way, who takes charge. Not in a domineering way, but dominant. Staying the bottom of the ocean. Staying grounded as a man. Not getting easily reactive over every single thing. To show aggression and anger and awe. Yes, it's okay for you to express your anger as a man. I know society wants to push it down, make you this soft little, flower, this little weakling. That's not who you really are, man. And that's not who she really wants either. She wants that primal caveman, that warrior inside of you who knows what he wants, who has a strategy, a structure of his life, a philosophy that he backs, a pair of balls and a pair of values, a straight spine, tail up, ready to go, ready to fight, ready to love. But where is that example? I mean, I don't really think we see it in culture. Right? That's not what's being popularized. That's not what's being promoted nowadays. In fact, it's the opposite. I mean, look at all these TV shows. You watch them for like 5 minutes and you go, this is whack. What? I mean, I was watching the Harry Potter movie, Fantastic Beasts, and in the first like 2 minutes, it's like they reveal that Dumbledore is gay. I'm just going, come on now. Do we really have to like promulgate this? I have nothing against that. You do what you want to do. The ideas that you have, the experiences that you've gone through that led you to where you're at now, okay. But don't impose it on the rest of the world through your media and conditioning and brainwashing. That's what I won't allow. Especially for if I have kids, they're not watching this crappy television that's gonna brainwash them. They're gonna create their own maybe YouTube playlist or something like that, so they can have their shows that really support them and that gets into their consciousness. But most of these shows you watch, what is it? It's just drama, more drama, bunch more drama. And look at all of these male characters, these unambitious males, right? These slackers who are just getting stoned and high and just lazing around, playing video games. Like, that's the archetype that we're slowly creating, right? The effeminate man, the Michael Cera characters who are slowly taking over the film industry too. And I thought this was a problem with how Indian males are represented in Hollywood and in media too, right? Like this really fumbling kind of or super nerdy, right? It's kind of like unsure of himself, like doesn't really know what to do. It's like, the example is like Raj from Big Bang Theory, right? It's like he can't talk to women, he's so that character is being promulgated, you get that. They don't want you to be like the Indian dude from the Mahabharata, right? Who walks in, flying in on a magic carpet with Hanuman's tail. They don't want that guy. Western media doesn't want that guy to flourish. They want you to be the, oh yes sir, okay, sure, oh that is fine, oh yes, good, okay. They want that guy. They want to promote that guy, and they want to give him his own stage and put him up on a pedestal. Until we start to weave and change our values and our ideas, right? Wherever it is you're from, you've seen this. And they do this to every race, not just Indians, right? Asian American stereotype. That's why Bruce Lee came in and started to break that pattern of like this meek, humble, shy, modest, like Asian man who just like constantly, constantly pays respect and holds his head down. But then you have a glitch in the matrix. You have someone like a character who comes through, right? That slowly starts to wake people up, at least in the right direction. But then again, even then, they get backlash. This man I respect, Bruce Lee, because he came through and he was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm here to change shit up. I'm here to do what I want to do. I'm here to follow my path, my dharma, my Tao. That's what he did. He's following the Tao, essentially, right? But a lot of men are confused of what to do because of the confusion, the mass confusion from the media and the video games. Violence is so normalized, you know what I mean? I'm not against violence. I'm a MMA fighter, guys. Like, what are you talking about, okay? I think it's very necessary for self-defense. Every man's got to learn at least something, okay? Something to protect themselves and something to protect their families. It's about time you started to learn something like that. Start. Even if it's online, even if you're just doing it for yourself with no mentors, no nothing, can't afford it, no excuses, man. You have this primal, this beast inside of you that wants to express himself, wants to go and slowly expand and have his mission heard and speak to the world in such a way that it causes a ripple effect on the planet. And you as a woman, you have such an undeniable beauty that you can shake the world at large. You can be that rebellious woman that stirs things up and starts to create that social change. You can be her, but you're not embodying her. You got to slowly embody her. You got to feel what it feels like to be someone in that position of power, in that position of essence, its core alchemical essence, archetypical essence. You can't just go for this whole pretty boy thing, because girls stop playing with toys when they're like 10 years old, got it? You gotta be the freaking action figure at a certain point. You gotta be a combo, right? A little bit of pretty boy is fine, because it shows you got that, a little bit of that feminine essence for a man is fine. But too much of it, and you just become a pussy, dude. Honestly. You go inwards, you become shy and soft and embarrassed. Oh, I can't say that. Oh, I can't do that. You know the culture nowadays. Oh, I don't think so. And they comply and they comply and they comply with everything. They're afraid to say no. I don't know about you, bro, whoever you are listening to me right now, but I'm not here to be somebody's bitch. I chose to create my own business for a very specific reason, because I know that I'm here as a man to control my own pantheon, to control my own empire and have it built. Not sit back and watch like a bystander. There's that boyhood drive for conquest. Let's take the example of Genghis Khan, right? He went and conquered, I don't know how much of the planet has his, genetics. That's unbelievable, okay? But what if you could have that level of impact as a man? Through your mind, through your ideas. And your ideas spread just like that energy spread, just like a conqueror, right? Went around the globe. I'm not saying go ahead and start killing people, right? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying your ideas, the way you speak, the character you are, how you carry yourself, that's gonna determine and change the planet very slowly. So become the glitch in this matrix. Hold yourself up and be that pinnacle. Be that role model. You don't need a role model. You need to be that which you seek. Outside of you, be him or her internally. I'm not gonna sit back and pretend that this is normal in any sense. When you have 12-year-old girls getting sex changes, when their bodies haven't even fully developed. Like, it's scary, man. It scares me. I don't know if it scares you, but I'm scared for our future. And I'm sure there's people watching this video who are in that state, or maybe they're in so much pain or confusion and they don't know who they are. But also society's completely confused them as to who they are. They need to decide who they are and start being that character. They need to pick an identity, like if they were to pick in a video game. And of course, I've probably shed so many versions of me that there's probably a graveyard somewhere of all of my past selves. But at the same time, I choose to remain solid on certain values that I hold true to me and keep moving in that flow state frequency, in that flow state lifestyle. See what I'm saying? We're running out of time right now. I've got a client heading out. Have an incredible day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. Let's get it today. Upward spiral gang. You got this. Let's bring real masculinity, femininity back. Real, not artificial. Let's go.